Hi guys, it's me, Klara, and welcome to a Spirit Vehicle. Do subscribe to get little nuggets of joy. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to fall in love with yourself, because it's a necessary part of growing and evolving. I said that in my best wisdom voice. Growing, evolving, At the end of the day, all anybody truly wants is to feel happy, loved, and to love. And all of that starts with loving yourself, with taking care of yourself, being gentle on yourself, being easy on yourself. No matter what little pigeonhole you may not fit into, it doesn't matter. You may not be a perfect Victoria's Secret model, but you are perfectly perfect for being you. And no one else, like no other cunt on this planet, pardon my French, could possibly do being you as well as you do. You're incredible at it. Best in the world. So, start owning it, because you can't change that. You're stuck with you. And how wonderful it would be to be stuck with somebody that you just think is the best thing ever, because you made the progress, because you did that fucking work, because you put in that time. So much so that when you're watching a movie, you can settle down, you can be eating popcorn and offering a bit to yourself and be like, yeah, okay, don't mind if I do. And you can be talking to yourself about the movie and be thinking, yeah, that was fucking cool, wasn't it? And not needing someone else's opinion to validate how you feel. Not needing to worry about if someone else is going to agree with you, or if they're going to think that you're still cool after you've told them what you think. Fuck that. Fuck that. Your opinion is the most relevant to you. And so as long as what you're doing and the path that you're on is honest and doesn't fucking hurt anyone or anything stupid like that, and makes you happy, then you're already in heaven. Okay, so, right, I know it's a cliche to say, but it's a point that I've got to make. There is no point looking for love or looking for someone to spend your life with if you are not if you're not comfortable and happy with the idea of spending your time with and being in love with yourself. You need to love yourself before you can ever try to be in a successful, happy relationship that's going to work and isn't going to be dysfunctional and horrible. So, how does one go about this? Because we live in a society which is pretty much set up to make us feel inadequate and small and unimportant and forgettable. And we spend our lives chasing the unattainable, and some dream which actually probably never even was ours. So I think finding yourself and falling in love with yourself is probably the best, most constructive, positive, wonderful, self-fulfilling thing that you can do. So here's three pretty simple ways how I did it and how you can do it. Okay, so number 1, halt the search for somebody else or something and start searching for yourself. Just stop the chase. You ain't running nowhere. I want you to stop mentally and physically if you're actually chasing someone, but that would be a bit weird, and I don't know how you're watching this. But yeah, just stop. Because often that search for somebody bears no fruit, because the best things come to us when we're not expecting it. But also, stop, because the search, if you're unsuccessful, is it's a bit of a blow to the old self-esteem. And we want that self-esteem nice and solid and nice and unfuckwithable. You know, I like that word. Stop the search. We don't need to search. What you need to be searching for is your soul. And as hippie and yeah, whatever that sounds, it's absolutely true. You need to find yourself. You need to find the person that you truly are. And I don't even know if that's something you can articulate. It's just something that you feel. It's something that you know. It's the thing where if somebody tries to tell you about yourself, it's hilarious. And you just kind of want to be like, okay, wrong, next. And you want to basically get so comfortable and so secure with your own company that you become your best, most reliable, most consistent, most reliable, I think I said that already, company. So that you don't need nobody. It's because you'll never leave you. You'll never fuck with you. Actually, you might fuck with you, but once you're done with all this, you won't be fucking with you. And you won't accept anything that does fuck with you. My next thing that I've got to say, for point number 2, is you need to locate what needs that you have that aren't getting met. And by that I mean emotional sort of needs. So if you're lonely, if your partner isn't listening to you, if you have got unresolved issues with your family, if you have body image issues, if you have any sort of dysfunction you are aware of that you would like to change because it doesn't necessarily make your life as enjoyable as it should be. Generally where a need isn't getting met, there's an addiction. Whether it's to food, whether it's to sex, whether it's to porn, whether it's to spending money, whether it is to drugs, alcohol, whatever. Those things are filling in a hole. You're all holy. And each one of the holes is where there's a need that's not being met. A childhood trauma that's been unresolved. And those things, those holes, must be filled with your care and attention. Otherwise, you'll find all sorts of arguably fun, but self-destructive ways to fill them. And we don't want that, because that only ever ends badly. I'm so sorry, guys. I just realised that fucking camera was out of focus. My bad, I'm sorry. Okay, so number 3 will probably explain why I am just so comfortable to be weird, and I'm fucking unapologetic about it these days, because I like just being able to behave how I like. I like being able to not have to watch what I say or how I'm behaving in front of people, which is what I used to be like. I used to before I said something, I'd think about it, and I'd be like, if I say that, is it gonna sound weird? Like, and I know so many of you will be able to relate to that. And wouldn't you love to not do that anymore? Wouldn't you love to not have that in your head in social circumstances when there's people that you don't know, or people that, you know, could be described as like a peer or whatever? Wouldn't it be great to just walk into a room, instead of wondering who likes you, wondering who you like, just wonder who the fuck you like? The way that you do that, you have to divorce from other people's opinions and expectations of you. For now, exclude any influences that come into your world while you're working on your opinion of you, which I know gets shaky. I know it can be knocked by a horrible comment. We live in a world of haters. Fucking haters. Now, the hater must go from being your enemy to your accomplice, because that hater is doing so much work for you, they don't even realise they're doing. Work that you need. If you are doing something good, if you are doing something admirable, if you are following your fucking path, you will have a whole bunch of people that adore you and respect you and look up to you for doing what you're doing. But you will also have a whole group of motherfuckers who can't stand that you are doing something that makes you happy. So what's the best thing that you do? You continue the fuck on with what you've been doing, and you carry on being happy. You attract as many haters as you can get, so that you have a number of opportunities to work with, a number of situations that you can benefit from, another fucking chink to your armor that you can then paint gold and fucking cover in glitter. You need to become familiar with the idea that there may be some people in the world who just don't dig you, and then you need to realise that that's just part of life, And the more people who may insult you, or who may look down on you, or who may just generally want to bring you down and make you miserable, the more people that are repelled by you, the better. That sounds wrong, that sounds wrong. Those haters, welcome them in. Let them give you all of their energy, hating, and use it as a tool to make your skin stronger. Smile at it, laugh at them, because honestly what's going on there is you are getting a reflection of how they feel about themselves. When a hater is hating, often they are simply hating on you because you are doing something, or you are living in a way, or you are giving off a vibe that they wish they could have or do or give off. And that ain't your problem. Don't worry about what other people think about you. And that takes practice. And it's not easy, but it's fucking fundamental, because then, what are you? You're unfuckwithable. You are untouchable. And you can just carry on in your path with your fucking tunnel vision, doing what it is that you want to do, and nobody else who's not living your life and doesn't have to die when you die and look back at their life and be like, did they make themselves proud? They're not going to be doing that. They're not going to be there. You are. So you do what makes you happy. And don't listen to what anybody else says. Practice makes perfect. And in the beginning, you're going to have to fake it to make it. You're going to have to tell yourself you don't give a fuck until you start actually not giving a fuck, because you realise that giving a fuck doesn't serve you, it doesn't help you. How you feel about yourself is what matters. So, hopefully you will be feeling like you have a little set of tools to work with that are going to make you just generally start feeling a bit better about yourself and go a bit easier on yourself and love yourself a little bit more, because you deserve to be loved, most of all by yourself. You deserve to feel at peace when you lay your head down at night because you're cool with you. You deserve to look in the mirror and be fucking so proud of who is looking back at you, because you decided how you were feeling today. You decided what you were going to do when a difficult situation may have arisen or something. And that's what happens. You start feeling so fucking proud of yourself because you feel unfuckwithable. But then there are some more steps. And that's what my next video will be about. How to make your thoughts so positive that your life has no choice but to be fucking fabulous. Thoughts are actions. They're just actions that are cooking. They're not yet out the oven. What you think, you become. To prevent the fucking tragedy of becoming a disappointment to yourself or of dying, not feeling like you've done everything that you wanted to do, watch my next video. As if I have that sort of capability. I'm gonna try and help you grow and evolve so that you are fucking proud of yourself. No matter what anyone else thinks. I'm speaking here from experience. I never imagined that I could be this happy. I never imagined that I would be unfuckwithable. I never imagined that I'd be engaged, that I'd be living in LA half the fucking year. Like, I never dreamed that I could feel this level of contentment. And, you know, I'm only in the beginning of my life, but I expect a lot of people that are watching this are also in the beginning of their life too. So all of my advice comes from my own experience. But experience is the only way to truly know something. I don't believe in anything. That's for a whole other video. I go off what I know. And what I know is what I'm telling you. So you don't have to believe it either. I just hope that it gives you some help, and I hope it lessens your suffering in any way, because I know that that is a fundamental part of my life's purpose, to help people feel good. I know what it feels like to not feel good. I have been as low as a person can go, trust me, and I don't want other people to go there. I'm going to use all the bad things that happen to me and try and help you guys get through your dark times. So episode 2, that will be uploaded soon, will be about how to change your interior world. It's going to be about how to revolutionize the way you think, because believe it or not, the way you think is completely responsible for the way that you are perceiving your world. There's no other way to know that other than to experience that for yourself. So yeah, tune in next time for some spirit vehicle guidance. Yeah, feel good. Stop. Do you hear that? Do you smell that? Do you see that? That's now. That's your life. This is all you have. Isn't it perfect? Subscribe for more little pearls of wisdom and shit. I am going to upload a couple of videos just of like a few experiences I've had, just talking about general shit from my life and all of that business, aside from the Love Yourself First series that's going on now. Tune in next time, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. I love you all, humans. Peace.